All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It is Tuesday, April 14th, 2015. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian. Alongside Soup, you there?
Yes, I.
All right, man.
Live and direct, yo.
Live and direct, man. Yeah, this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until some Fridays, some Saturdays, and even some Sundays. And as I say, some Saturdays here, we do have a special show this Saturday coming up. Brew Lynn, who's been on our show via the phone early on. She's going to be here in the studio. So we're opening up our doors for her. She is actually coming in, I believe, for Taste of St. Croix. Just want to hang out and have some fun. And Saturday, she's going to be here. Moving on here, most importantly, we do have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. That's the number to get a hold of us. You can also text us on that number as well if you're too shy to call. Most importantly, though, we do have a website, streaming live from the vi.com. Go to that website and click on Watch Us Live, Soup, and guess what? They will see us live. Yeah, we're we have email, streaming live from the vi at yahoo.com. That's how you get a hold of us as well. Our segment tonight is the one we always love to do, Soup. We have no guests, so we are the guests tonight. We have no guests over there in the hot seat. So we are the guests. David, a.k.a. Kimber, a.k.a. Christian alongside
Soup.
Yeah, we're the guests tonight. But moving along here, we're coming to you live from the high-tech, low-tech studio, beautiful island of St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. That's the way you got to get a hold of us to see this show. No radio, no TV. Got to get online via your smartphone, your iPad, or your Windows or your Mac computer, and just download the app for your smart devices, and you can see the show. Just that simple, you know. All our recorded live shows are on YouTube. Go to youtube.com and search for our channel. It's Your Perspective Talk Show, and you'll see all our shows. Super about 158 now, and also on Ustream.tv. Go on there as well, and you can see many of our shows as well. Got two Facebook pages. It's Your Perspective Talk Show and streaming live from the vi.com. Shout out to CHS class of 1982. That's our class right there. Big ups to all our classmates here, there, and everywhere. If you can hear us, give us a shout via our telephone number. Let us know how you're doing, what's up, and all that kind of good stuff, you know?
Yes, sir.
Big ups to Vanessa, Julie, and Cherise King. And all our past guests, thanks for being on the show. I laugh for a couple of reasons. We just did a giveaway, and the question that we asked was name the three hosts that have been on our show that have brought guests, female host, and we had a winner. So we did give away 2 tickets for the Taste of St. Croix, which is happening this Thursday, coming up here, day after tomorrow, out way out east. What else, Soup? We got Twitter. We're on Twitter. Tweet with us at VI Perspective. We're moving straight forward and up, Soup. The show's mission is to inform, entertain, and empower everybody. As everybody also knows, too, that Soup blesses the show well over a year with the It's Your Perspective poem. Soup, you ready?
Yes, I.
All right, bless that mic, man.
Greetings, Kedamawa Empire Selassie the First lives. Rastafari. The greatest secret in life is that reality is nothing more than illusion. The physical world does not exist outside of our own belief system and the filter of our own mind. We are, in fact, subparticles of Jah experiencing creation itself. But as of subparticles of Jah, we have swayed over these creations. Everything you have experienced in life, every event, object, occurrence, and person is nothing more than the filter of our own mind, beliefs, and thoughts. The problem is most of us are still asleep. The problem is most of us are still asleep. When you understand this, your entire world shifts and you come to realize the true meaning of life is thus like a lucid dream. We have total control.
Yes, Soup. That is the It's Your Perspective poem. Soup's been blessing us for a little over a year now. It's a year and like 4 or 5 days. April
Yes,
8th of just last week was made 1 year we've been doing the show. and we've had an opportunity to talk to many people, all facets of life. Check out all our shows on YouTube.com. Search for our channel. So, Soup, man, I guess we don't need a break, right?
No. Right.
Just let it rip, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So this is the It's Your Perspective talk show. We are the guests. This is our segment tonight. Soup and I have done it many times. We have no guests, so we are the guests. So we're just going to touch on a few things here. So how you doing, Soup?
I'm an area. How was your weekend?
The weekend was good, man. But before we go on here, I actually definitely want to give a shout out to our guest last week. The American Cancer Society was here, the St. Croix chapter.
Yes.
I don't remember Donna,
Tristan and Patricia.
Yes, yeah, they were here talking about the event that they deal with, which is the Relay for Life.
Yes, coming up in May.
That's coming up in May.
Yes.
So check it out. It's a good cause. Everybody's been touched by somebody that has cancer. So donate.
Yes.
$1 or $5, whatever you can afford. It all goes to a worthy good cause. Who else we had on here? And then we did our 1-year celebration. Wasi was here. Disco. Joanna's
Thank
from
God for coming through and Out of Touch.
Yeah, she
blessing us.
Yeah, she represents Out of Touch Accessory Boutique in the Sunny Isles Mini Mall here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. Thanks for coming out. And then Miss St. Croix was here last week Tuesday, and then the week before that we had Gary James and some other people as well. I can't remember exactly who they were, but all the shows are on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and check it out. That's how it goes, So what's been happening, Soup? We do guess for 2 or 3 weeks, and then we get a minute here to just sort of do our own little segment, So here we are,
Yes, sir, for sure. One of the big topics in the news was that the family that's still been injured by, still hurt by this pesticide.
Pesticide,
yeah. A sad situation that took place over there. Wish the family well and hope they get better soon.
Yeah, very unfortunate. I don't know what went wrong there.
Yeah.
But the mother, I guess, is out, and I guess the father and the 2 boys, right? I guess they're.
Yeah, those are the 2 still on the heavy. Well, I think the 2 young boys are in critical condition.
Okay.
I think the dad came out, but he's still going through some.
Yeah. And so that event right there in itself, Soup, is making national
and international press.
CNN.
BBC, ABC
is asking questions and just telling the story, as it is. And like I said, I'm not sure what went wrong there, but hopefully it's already been corrected.
Right.
Hopefully there's no
residual exposure left around, I guess.
Yeah. No one else is going to get hurt.
Right.
This is the first I'm hearing about this. But hopefully everybody gets well and can move on from that,
Yeah.
The other thing too, man, is real hot and heavy right now too, is the talk of salary raises. Not senators, but commissioners, and I guess on that level within the government have gotten raises, and I think. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I guess I'm a little surprised that they'd be giving raises. And then last week or the week before that, he says that he's going to take away 8% from the government, I guess, across all the boards. So you heard that too, right?
Yeah.
That 8%, he's not going to take it away from the employees, but he's going to take it away from, I guess, the government budget for all. I guess that's the safest way to put that, for all departments. And I think they said that education got hit heaviest, right? And I thought, wow, I mean, the whole concept of our children or our future just seems to be going further and further down the hole,
Yeah.
Because I'm not exactly sure how that as education was hit the heaviest, what is that going to affect the ability to hire teachers, or no more school supplies, or what's going to be affected, the maintenance of the buildings, what's going to be...
so they already made the cuts?
Well, I think that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
As a way... To get to sort of jumpstart the government, I guess, instead of putting the burden on the people,
right,
they're going to put it on the government. But people all lose ultimately too, and probably in a smaller way, I guess. Some people may lose their jobs, I guess. And then, of course, the service that, maybe education.
The service that they're gonna be provided gonna be watered down even more now.
Yeah, it's going to be watered down way even more,
So
it's just another
sad situation.
Yeah, we find ourselves here.
We
find ourselves here in some dire. I mean, he did get that part right. So he said that we're in some dire straits. So he did get that part right. So,
Yeah.
But I think the approach now is what everybody may be grumbling about. And is there a better way? I mean, is there a better way? If you got a thought on how to do this, how to fix the. I think it's what $140-something million.
Yeah.
That we're in the hole. How do we get that to zero? And then how do we move in the black from that? That's really what it's all about.
Yes.
But
growth.
Growth. We got to see some growth
and stability.
Yeah. So if you know a way, call us up 340-201-9005. If you know a way to sort of get the government going, give us a call. I mean, Soup. We talk about one of the ways to do this quickly is agriculture.
Very much so.
Growing.
That is the key to any industry. That's where all industry come from, agriculture.
Yeah.
So.
It's important.
We gotta grow food. We gotta grow. If we could grow food and we could grow trees or plants to make textiles, let's go for it and let's do something to bring in some kind of financial growth into our economy, because we've been crying for dire straits now for the last 8 years right now.
Yeah.
Going into the 9th one right now. So I mean, and we keep doing all these studies. I saw a news clip in I didn't really read up the whole issue on it, but it seemed like said the government wants to make a feasibility study on a fruit processing plant. Which also we know sounds very well, but we know that it don't need no more studies. That's $75,000 to be spent to study and to figure out, wow, this could really work. Just grow the fruits. Let we just get a plant up and running.
Yeah. No studies needed. Just build a plant and start processing fruit. That's my perspective on that, man. We don't need someone to come in here and tell us. You guys can do it. This, what you need to do.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture did already did their study. We are bringing in over $300 million worth of food into the territory each year, and we could cut that money in half, $150 million, if we could grow half exactly our own food, because all of those foods that we are importing, we could grow right here. All of them that we are importing, we could grow right here.
Yeah, definitely.
On 99% of it. So then, why are we doing this? And we already see that. And then too, it could build an industry for us here also.
Definitely, man. Feed
it
yourself.
It could create work. It could create jobs. Make businesses want to open. Make people want to come. And then again, next thing too, Kimber, the sociologists have studied this and made it known that once you create work and social environment, crime goes down. It's not going to eradicate it totally, but it's gonna drop dramatically.
Yeah. Give them something to do and pay them, and that'll deter a lot of the kind of petty crime and all that nonsense,
Yes, that's happening around us.
Yeah, just which kind of leads into this whole thing of crime as well. We had an incident here over the weekend here in St. Croix. It sounds like, from what I gathered through Facebook, that a lot of people knew this guy,
right?
And a lot of love, a lot of sadness. Just can't believe that this has happened. I personally didn't know who he was,
right.
But either way, whether it's someone we knew or didn't know, I mean, that should not have happened.
Life, exactly.
Yeah, that should have not happened. And apparently, what they said too, they didn't take his wallet. So, was that just sort of a fun and game kind of thing, to do? I hope it wasn't, and I hope it, never happens again. But that's as Super was just saying. We grow our economy and we put people to work. And that will definitely lower these petty crime kind of things.
Yes, definitely.
People getting jacked, their cars getting jacked, people getting shot when you go to, cookie runs at 2 o'clock. All these kind of little petty kind of things.
This is our home. We're supposed to we're supposed to move anytime we want on this island. It should be 6 o'clock in the morning, or 12 midnight, or 4 o'clock in the morning. We should have no restrictions here. 'Cause that's where this is our home. You know, this is where we live. This is where we are from. So we shouldn't be fear to coming up to our home. Old, young, elderly, no matter who. You know, so we shouldn't become prisoners in our home neither. You know, so if the government really wants to do something, or we the people too, because private investors could invest their money, and we could come together and pool our resources, because as Granny always said, Kimber, one cocoa full the basket. If the government ain't doing it, then we could get together as concerned citizens, and we could make something happen on our own. And then maybe if we do something, then the government will kind of follow suit and take some kind of initiative to boost the people them along the way.
Yeah, boost the economy and the people.
You know.
Yeah. It's all kind of tied together in a way. All these different kind of issues are sort of
yeah, man.
They're all linked together.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just a natural thing, man. You increase jobs and increase social environment, meaning that you have community centers, outings that people could go and they could be safe, and nobody have to be worrying about robbery, no theft, no petty anything. As again, I said, it's not gonna stop it totally, but it's gonna deter it a whole lot.
Yeah,
tremendously. You know,
you give them something to do.
Yes.
Other than
and
gang banging.
Just thinking about them. How can I get my next dollar without making at least. I know that if I go to work for a man, at least I could make a money to buy a shoes, or to go to give my mom something, or give my girlfriend something, or give my youth some, whatever the case may be. Wherever you need to get, you could be able to get it in a more legally fashion without looking to jack somebody and hurt somebody.
Yeah, it's unfortunate,
you
man.
Know,
so you know what I saw yesterday, Soup? I was heading west on the highway, and I was coming down towards East Airport Road, right at Lighters.
Yeah.
And as I was coming down towards the light, man, boom, man, it was a police chase going by. This is the honest truth, man. One car, and then it must have been about 6 police cars were behind it. I mean, they flew right through that intersection. That could have really been a tragedy if something had went wrong there. And I think what happened too was that we going west we had the green. It just turned green, and all this happened so quickly. Luckily that everybody was able to stop. But that could have been a disaster, So I don't know what happened after that, That was my excitement for the day yesterday, And then as I went through the line, I was heading further west on the highway there. Several of them went past me, it's going somewhere. And by the time I made my destination, I didn't see anything or anybody.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe they were inside more as I continued making my route all the way west.
Right.
So what else is going on, Super?
Yeah, man, they said the Senate committee approves a bill to promote marine tourism in the VA, which was one of my things too, that I can't understand why we never had that, and we are island.
Yeah.
We don't have no, and all of these things is a part of the social building of the social environment too. Ferrying back and forth. Can have marine industry, I guess, teaching schools. We have boat rides around the island. We have we could open up commercial centers to teach people how to build boats, all kind of marine activities, kayaking, boating, what you call it, paddle boarding, all of that is stuff supposed to be a very integral part of our community. Yeah. We are surrounded by water. We are on an island in the Caribbean, nice, beautiful, hot weather, warm weather year round. So that's a great thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a very good thing.
My only concern with that, Soup, is that I wonder exactly when they say they promote marine tourism in VI. I mean, are they going to open up something like some kind of like a SeaWorld kind of thing? I mean, how? I mean, what are they going to do?
Well, I guess it's just industry to go along with it. I really don't know the specific functions and the purpose would be.
Yeah, this is a big article too here.
Yeah, so but again, anything to do with the water, because again,
it's all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all over.
We are surrounded by water.
Yeah.
It takes us nearly $200 to get to St. Thomas for 20 minutes. If we take a shuttle now, I mean the time will be longer, but at least that money will be cut tremendously in half.
Yeah.
Ridiculously in half. You know, you could pull that savings back in your pocket. You could spend some more money when you go over St. Thomas or come over to St. Croix.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely, man.
Yeah, so that's a very great look, you know?
Yeah, hopefully there's some plan to get that going. I mean, anything to help.
And immediately, Kim, that's something again. Show me a bill introduced and then it just shelf away. That's something that needs to be attacked immediately. Get some funding, whatever need to be done, and then get that in place.
Yeah.
A water and also to water park. We need if we want to say we got tourists coming in here, and we are tourist destination. What is it? If we are promoting tourism here and St. Croix, because again, tourism is the number one
industry
here in the island, right? And St. Croix, right?
That's what they say.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah, and it's been that way for years. I guess.
Since we know ourselves, right?
Yes.
So now, what do anybody have to come to St. Croix to see when they come, Kimber? Wait, what they have to go to see? What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
They're gonna drive from east to west, go look at Point Udall, jump up in the van, go back in the ship again. I mean,
there's not enough. I mean, there's things to do, but it's not enough. And then we need some new stuff.
And that could draw tremendous, tremendous crowd, a whole diversity. You know, people want to come here. You hear St. Croix, was like, damn, yeah, I need to go check that place. I keep hearing about St. Croix. You know what I'm saying? I want to go see St. Croix. But again, Kimber, for that to happen, everything, the whole is a holistic approach again. We as a people, we got to come together, be more hospitable, more courteous, more kind, more gentle.
Yeah.
And deal with our infrastructure also, most definitely.
Yeah.
Infrastructure, road, lighting.
Yeah. Which is but before we get on that, Soup, I wanted to talk, we were talking about agriculture, but one of the things that is also a part of agriculture is this whole thing of marijuana, weed, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You know, and that's another way too. I mean, you can jumpstart the economy quickly here, growing, you know, pineapple and fruit and all this stuff, but you could also jumpstart it with hemp. You know, just as they're doing the feasibility study for food processing, I think if I'm not mistaken, a feasibility study was done for the hemp factory, but I could be wrong. But the moral of my story is that this is something that we can start doing quickly, and the whole thing of the marijuana as well,
for medicinal purposes.
Yeah, just
and recreational, because within the community, there are individuals that do participate of this. So in especially the Rastafarians, because just like now too in Jamaica, it has been tomorrow is gonna be put in law from tomorrow that the Rastas now could use these sacraments in the Bingi house, in the Bobo temple, in the 12 tribes, without being harassed by the police, because everybody know this is part of the Rastaman sacrament.
yes.
Also too, you could be able to grow 5 plants. Each individual, no matter who you are, no matter what walk, phase of life you are, could be able to grow 5 plants wherever you are without no harassment from the police.
That's good, man.
From the authorities.
Yeah.
You understand me? So, again, Kimber, we have seen where it is over 5,000 products the hemp plant produces. Okay, over 5,000. It could feed you, it could clothe you, it could shelter you. Okay, and this is no joke. This is real. Okay, it could make building materials. You could make food out of it. You could clothe yourself with it.
Yeah, they make all kinds of stuff, man. They make all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about St. Croix. The Virgin Islands now has in place this whole thing of up to 1 ounce.
Right.
So if you get caught, you know, with 1 ounce or less, you get a ticket, right? I guess they write $100 ticket, and you know, and I guess you're free to go. They take the weed, and you get $100 ticket. I guess you have to show up in court, and you know, that part of it I'm not unclear. I'm unclear on as to, okay, you get the ticket, you go to court, and then what? You know, I mean,
then you go home.
So that's it. You just
yeah.
Okay. So my other thing too is, I got an ounce. I'm going down the road, and I get pulled over, and they say that I got it, and they give me a ticket. I always feel like there could be some repercussions for that, being like hassled by the police. Where you get that from? You know what I'm saying? Where you get that from? You got an ounce. Where you get that from? And so I don't know how our viewers feel about that. That's why I think that the whole thing of weed needs to be sort of legalized across the board, medical, criminal, and medical, criminal, and recreational use. And recreational use is just being able to just smoke a spliff, in the confines of your house, and not feel that you're going to be harassed be harassed. You don't want to be harassed if you're in the confines of your home or even in your yard. But you don't want to be walking. You don't want to be walking in the mall. With a big old spliff in your mouth. That's not what we're saying. But
right.
But if if you're at home with your girl, your boys or whatever, and you're just cooling, just smoke a spliff and feel that there's no repercussions for doing that. And then, of course, medical marijuana. I mean, you see it all the time, man. People are just,
it's been proven, it's been documented, it's been known. There's so many help from the medicine use of the marijuana. Glaucoma, cataract, nauseating, asphyxiation from after you come after your therapy from chemo. It increases your appetite. It alleviates your pain.
Does the body good,
It stops the seizures. In children with epilepsies. There's so many
good positive
uses of the herb, because again, Kimber, all 99.9%. If the medicine was not, all medicine, if it's not synthetic, all of them have a base, a plant base.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just like the Father, the Creator, said from creation He gave all seed-bearing plant unto man for the uses of man. You know what I mean? So just like how now within this time the church take the sacrament of their wine, the sacrament of the herb is there, and it's been documented throughout history, from eons of time. There are even wars that have been fought by these great powers: America, England, France, Britain, Portugal, Spain, China has fought world wars over hemp. The production of hemp.
Yeah.
So hemp needs to be really looked into. The people and there was a referendum on the bill on the election that the people voted yes. So I guess now is the senators now needs to start to put the legislature in place to make this process to go forward. Again, I keep saying, we come up with all these studies, we come up with all these bills, and what we do, we shove them. It's like say we scared to step out. Everybody else is doing it, not because, and not even jumping on the bandwagon that everybody else is doing it, but it's one of the right things to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's one of the right things to do, because the rewards are grand,
It's no. I only see positive things happening.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Definitely.
So.
We got to get that going. We can definitely get that going. I know that one of the senators,
and it passed by a 57% majority. So
So let's look at the hemp. Get the factory going. We can do a hemp factory over here, and we can do a fruit or food processing plant over here. Both of them can coexist. I'm sure on St. Croix, east and west, north and south, and we just build it and start hiring people and letting people know what we're all about.
Work is the key. Work is the key right now, and I'm making a worthwhile work, because also you'll be teaching, and so you also be learning at the same time.
Yeah,
you understand me? So
it's a good thing, man.
It's a win-win situation for everybody.
Yeah,
So.
What else we got going on here, Soup? We already talked about the feasibility study for fruit processing plant. Let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. Start building on that.
Yeah, start immediately, The President Obama has met President Castro too.
Yes.
So that's a 50-year Cold War that has been broken now. So the both presidents and the both countries now start, I guess, on a more civil communication with each other.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing, Soup.
Yeah, and then because they open up the market again for Cuba, again that's open up a possibility here for us.
Yeah.
Here, because look how in proximity is Cuba to we.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a couple hours away.
Yeah, if that. You know, I mean, it's a couple hours from here to Miami, so we're not quite that far, but yeah, I think it's a good thing, man. I think it's a good thing. Hopefully some good will come of that, and it benefits them, but hopefully, whatever the deal is being worked at, it benefits us too, big ups to Obama. Obama was just in Jamaica too last week.
Yes. He was next door. He was just right down the road.
I know, right? Doing his thing.
Up the road, yeah.
Up the road, yeah. He was up the road. So he was in Jamaica. It sounded like, from what I saw and read, he loved it. I think it was just a one-day trip. I think he must have came in early and then just left out. You just never know. He's the man. Comes in and jets out whenever he wants to. In the cloak of the night, he's gone.
Yes, right.
So what else is happening, man? We have a princess crowned.
Yes.
11-year-old wins 2015 Carnival title.
That's in St. Thomas.
Yeah, that's in St. Thomas.
Because
there.
the Carnival scene is on hot full gear right now.
That's right. Carnival in Rock City is getting tuned up.
All kind of things is going on here. Pressure too is on the front page performing for the seniors at the mini carnival for residents at Lucinda Mill and Home.
Oh, in Rock?
Yeah, in Rock City.
Okay. Yeah, Carnival is slowly picking up here.
Yeah.
Some of the events are happening, and people are starting to have some fun. There was some question too about the fireworks because I guess there was no money to pay the vendor to do the fireworks.
Right.
But I think they got that all worked out.
Yes. Some businesses come together and put the money together.
Yeah.
So they got to be fireworks in Rock City. Can't be no carnival at the end of carnival and no fireworks.
That's it, man. So yeah, big ups to all the companies that are involved in that, just putting the money together.
That's a tradition that goes forward, So
gotta have some fireworks at the end there. What does hurricane season hold? Page 8 of the Daily News. This is today's paper. Soup hurricane season is going to be coming up here again.
Yes, sir.
We have to do those. Remember we were doing those hurricane preparedness tips.
Yes.
Hurricane season is almost here. It's just June 1st, right? I guess it's just a couple of months away. I guess it's safe to say start getting your supplies now because you don't want to have a mad rush, especially if something is coming.
Right. Prepare from now. Always prepare from now.
Yeah, buy your batteries and
stock up.
Yeah, just every week when you go shopping, just buy one jug of water, or buy two. One is for your daily, and then the other one just goes in the store. Yeah, just goes in the storage area, and same thing for all your other stuff.
Yeah.
And just put the stuff there. But that's coming, so get prepared for that because I guess we've had it light since I've come back to that. Yeah, so we've had
very light.
We've had a couple of heavy storms, but nothing
major.
Nothing major,
Thank God for that.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you, Father. We've been blessed and secure. So
yeah, man. So hopefully this year, 2015, is just as good as the other years have been.
And I get kind of weary with them when they said it's light. After when they predict these light, that's when the rough ones that come in on you, so you can't fall asleep.
No,
you
got to do your own research.
That's
you got to do your own research. It's pretty with the internet in place. I mean, you can look at all kind of sites that will track these things. So what else is going on, man? Carnival Brulin is going to be here on Saturday. I mentioned it early, 8 p.m. She's bringing a guest. I forget his name here. But they're going to be here. They're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. Brulin was on our show early on. That show was on YouTube as well in the earlier day. This was probably back in April, May of 2014.
Right.
She was on the phone. She was not in the studio, but she did say whenever she got to St. Croix, and if we're still doing the show, I told her that she could come on, and she's going to be here on Saturday, and that should be a whole lot of fun. What else is going on, Soup?
Also, we had the passing of Percy Sledge.
Yes, I saw that a little earlier today on the
legend in in the soul music.
The soul music, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the soul music, man.
Yes, sir. Also, too, there was a burial for Walter Scott for the brother that was shot in South Carolina. It was in South Carolina from the police in the back where he was running away.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. I
think that was Saturday or Sunday, sometime over the weekend too.
Yeah. That's another. As you mentioned, that's another big issue here. Not so much here. I mean, we hear about it here, but it doesn't really happen here.
And you know what I was thinking about? What came to mind another day, Kimber? I know it happened since we came home, right? One incident like that happened already since we came home.
If I remember correctly, that's the one. I think I know what you're talking about.
Right. So, but I was just thinking back. I was just trying to remember now if we have. I mean, if I sure you have, but I'm just saying too because why I said that to say that because it could eventually reach us on a massive scale because anyhow when they approach us here, they basically approach us like they come to kill. Basically, guns are drawn. Anybody. I mean, I understand that your jobs are dangerous job too, but at the same token, man, something you got to give and take. Sometimes you see them with an elderly person and they're just really roughing them up and going really overboard, and then, damn, is that really called for? Is that really necessary? You feel threatened by that elderly man or that elderly woman? It's like, I mean, come on, it's just common sense. You understand me? Some of us are just power hungry too. You know what I mean? So
I think if
again, it could reach us. So we are not. I don't think that we are exempt.
Yeah.
You understand me? I don't think that we are exempt. We got police here and we are citizens here. So we
There's
are not
possibility
exempt.
that it could happen.
Yes, you understand me?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're just talking about these I don't know what you want to call it, outrageous, disrespectful incidences of when you get stopped by the police or there's something.
Police taking a black man's life.
Yeah.
Police taking a black man's life. It's just it.
And what are your thoughts on that? I mean, one of the things I find still interesting about that whole scenario is that the new Attorney General. Well, she's not new yet. I don't think
she's still in. They're still in confirmation
process with her, and this is like a very long confirmation process.
Because they're giving the lady a very hard time.
Yeah, they're giving her a hard time. She's black and she's a lady,
and she knows her stuff.
Yeah, and she knows her stuff too. And she really, I think that position sort of is the key. I think, I don't know. She's like we have an Attorney General here, but she's like the head. All the attorney generals, I guess.
She's the head law man in the land.
Yeah, she's the head. She's the head law lady if she gets it. And I guess I haven't heard that she's made it. I guess they're still asking a bunch of questions. But hopefully she gets it. And the other thing too, Soup, is what's her name? Stated on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, that she's running for office. Hillary Clinton says she's running, and so she's making her run for
president again, her second time around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I make a prediction. I think she's going to get it. So we'll have a first black president, and then we'll have first Caucasian president, I guess, female president, and then what happens after that? I guess we go back to the white. I don't know. I mean, unless somebody else runs for president that's black,
right?
And then can get through all the rhetoric and all this other stuff that goes on when you're trying to run for that office. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. What else is going on, man? NBA is coming down to 2 or 3 weeks before the playoffs start.
Right.
Spurs are won like 10, 12 games in a row here. Yeah. Everything is heating up.
Everybody getting fine-tuned now,
Yeah, everybody.
This is a push for it. They got to defend that crown.
Yeah, man. And
you think he's gonna go on next one?
Who? Tim?
Yeah.
I guess he could. I mean, they've won it many times, and so I mean, they're probably one of the more experienced teams with the same
core of
players. Yeah,
so
that they can pull it together and do some damage.
Yeah.
So you were talking about this whole thing of the Cannabis Chronicles.
Yeah.
So that's just someone commenting on. Is it like a kind of an ongoing running story?
Right. Well, they did it for 2 days. They did it on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
In the Daily News. So.
Okay.
And they just put just telling the state of cannabis in the territory in the United States.
Yeah.
Talking about Senator Positive Nelson is making a trip. I guess he's already on that trip to
yes, he is. Yes.
To Denver and to the state of
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
To talk to the governors and to
I
dispensaries.
think he's in Washington State first. Then he goes to Denver, where
Denver. The cup is taking place.
The cup is taking place.
420, I guess that's next week.
That's Monday.
Yeah,
for all you 420ers out there, if you know what I mean. I hope that whole thing works out, Soup, man. But I think it's got to be across the board, man.
Yeah.
It's got to be level.
No potholes to drop in, and our base is covered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We didn't touch on the infrastructure here. I saw the pothole truck out today, and from time to time you're cruising around, you do see that fresh tar on potholes, but nothing major. Any roads been like redone?
Yeah, well, they did Claro. Well, in front of Claro, Marco, from the post office come up in West and Frederick said.
But anything newer than that?
Since that.
Yeah.
Not since my travelings. I haven't noticed it. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was the last major thing I saw. And then too, in front of the police station in West come up, probably tell stop and shop.
Yeah, that's stretching.
Stop and save, or whatever is supermarket name. They did a little piece in front of there too. So.
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna go back and continue the rest, fill up the rest.
In the middle there, all the way around.
To go back to meet back to Claro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess they're trying to doing the things. We don't know why things takes at times how it does on St. Croix, but as me and Kimber said, we live in America. I'm going home, and I've worked on roads doing that, because I used to drive truck too. So 6 o'clock in the evening, the road gets shut down.
Hold on. I think we got a call here. Let's see what we got here. Talk show. It's your perspective talk show.
Yes, sir. This is Reginald. I'm coming to St. Croix, and I'm going to be on your show on Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
You're going to be with Brulin, right?
Yes, I just wanted to say that I was listening at the subject, and it really touched my heart because it's a whole lot of brutality going on in America right now with the police and the young black man, old black man, middle-aged black man, any black man.
Okay. So this is going to be your first trip here?
Yes, it'll be my first trip there, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm very excited about talking with people of the island to see where we are at, because I know that it's a U.S., we're part of the U.S. in St. Croix. And my lady is there, so I have no prejudice against the U.S. Virgin Islands, okay?
Yes.
So I just want to say that I'm looking, because there's so much going on in my country and your country, that I just wanted to see where we are with people living outside of the U.S.
Right.
Okay. So she says, a.k.a. Reggie, a government server of 39 years. What does that mean?
6 years in the United States Air Force, 33 years at the United States Postal Service.
Okay.
And that's all I've ever done. I've always worked for the government.
Okay. I got you, man. Yeah, so we're looking forward to have you guys here, man. I know you're just going to give a different perspective on just a take on, I guess, many things, right?
I appreciate it, because I just want my brothers and sisters all over this continent to know that I want to know what we're all feeling, because we need help.
Definitely, because I feel the same way too. I want to know where are we going to go from here,
So I just want you to know it's all real when I come, and I'm want to feel my brothers abroad, because I know that a lot of brothers come from St. Croix to America, and we go from America to there. So we are kin, and I need the help.
Definitely. We are looking forward to meeting you.
All right, Reginald. We'll see you on Saturday, man.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for calling. Have a good night.
Thanks for calling, man.
See you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bless
Good
you.
night. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's Reginald Talbert. He's coming with Brulin. They're going to be here on Saturday. We're doing a special show. I guess wants to just talk and share, I guess, his perspective on just many things, I guess, is the safest way to put that. He lives in the Tampa area.
Right.
And just wants to talk about, what's going on here. It's his first time here, so he's going to get a taste of St. Croix. Literally. That's the big event going on right now all this week here. Soup, I think I saw on their website, Taste of St. Croix, everything I think was sold out except the event tomorrow night, which I thought was kind of strange, in a sense. I guess many people aren't going to that for whatever reasons, But yeah, what else is going on, Soup? Excuse me. It's about 8:58. Yeah, we're just doing a quick show tonight. This is our segment. We have no guests, so we are the guests. David, Christian, and Campbell Carter, a.k.a. Ross Soup.
Yes, sir.
And we're just blazing it up. This is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Yeah, some Fridays, some Saturdays, even Sundays. And we do have a show this Saturday, 8 p.m.
And they said again, too, that this is the Children Week, National Week. They're calling it, it started the Week of the Young Child.
Oh, really? Okay.
Annual national celebration sponsored by the National Association for Education. So again, going back to our roots, the young people them coming up behind of us, what are they gonna be able to? What are we gonna left? What legacy are we gonna leave for them? What are they gonna continue from us if we don't set a right foundation for our youths? And for our youths now, because it's gonna start from us to carry, for them now to carry that torch beyond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we really got to set the standards and continue to persevere and look forward to something better than what we're going through
now. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing that we didn't touch on, Soup, was and I don't know if there's any updates about the Hovenza being sold.
Okay.
But I see on a website here that one of the senators is saying that unemployment here in St. Croix is 13.3%, more than double the national average. And
that's what I keep saying, Kimber. So what are they doing? I don't want to know the numbers. What are you doing to bring work into the territory? That's the bottom line. We know the numbers, Kimber. We know it.
He says he wants Hovenza to be sold. St. Croix needs jobs. So hopefully, I don't know if there's anything, behind the curtain being worked on, but, whatever goes there, a refinery, storage, they knock it down and put up a high-tech resort. We need it all, man. And the other thing too, Super, as I say these things, and as I told you, before we started, I took a drive around East End today, and I see over that on the south side there where they're supposed to put that new 400-room facility there. It's untouched. I don't know what the hold up on that is, man. I thought that would have been
more license, more red tape, more people got to be cleared. What's the matter with you, my brother?
Man.
My brethren, you don't understand what's going on.
Oh man!
They got to go through the ringers and come out, and then decide again if it's feasible to do.
Oh man! Meanwhile, people here are hungry, starving.
13%. He telling us the numbers. We don't want to know. We know the numbers. We could see it out here. We could see it.
Yeah. What is the plan?
We could see it. What is the plan? What do you have planned in store for us as our elected official? That the people have elected you to go in there to do something to better their liberty. Again, as I say again, we can always wait on the government for us to do things again. But if we take a collective stand as a people, as a community, because it's affecting us more than affecting them.
Yes, definitely, because they have a lot of perks and a good salary. And so these things aren't touching them as hard.
99% of the pressure about the normal man feel, y'all ain't feeling it. Y'all ain't going to the gas pump to decide $5 gas or a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. No. You know what I mean? So, again, we need jobs. We need jobs. We need jobs.
Yeah, jobs, man.
If you want the crime to go down, every time you hear somebody get injured or something happen, the first thing you hear center come up and talk about the police this and the police that. The police is doing what they could do. You need to create jobs for the people to be off of the street so their police could less work could be doing to protect the citizens in the real way that they need to do. You all need to create jobs, and that's just the bottom line to it. Before the election, everybody else was walking around with all these individuals coming in from all over the countries. Oh, we're bringing in these people, we're bringing in these, we're bringing in that. Now everybody is in office now. I ain't hearing nobody bringing in nobody to the territory to explore any possibility of any manufacturing, of any factory, of any plants, of nothing.
Yeah, very little I think is being done, man. It's, I don't know. We're gonna get on these guys here soon.
Again, I keep saying again, but again, it come back on the back of the people till they decide that enough is enough. enough is enough. Until we decide enough is enough, then it can continue to be the way that it is, Kimber. Nothing is going to change. As things change, it remains the same.
Yeah.
As things change, it remains the same.
As things change, things remain the same. You know, time is always going to be moving forward, but as we're in time moving forward, nothing's changing. You know, I mean, we're living, we're breathing, so time is moving forward. We can't hold time down, we can't hold it still, but as we're moving through time, nothing's changed. The same potholes, more potholes, you know, just that and the other.
More studies got to take place for us to bring jobs into the territory. More studies again got to take place, you know. So again,
enough studies. They should have studies. Many studies in a vault somewhere back from, I guess, when the government first came about.
The studies are right there. They're already there. Just pull them out and just activate them. Bam, the blueprint is already written, brethren.
Yeah. And then you just read them and just sort of consolidate everybody's thoughts that did these surveys.
One of the major blueprints that we really got to start, that we got to dust off, Kimber, is the Marcus Garvey blueprint.
Yes. That's like the core.
That is the template.
You build your society off of that. You know, that's like the master
template
plan.
did for us right now.
That's the master plan. You build from that. You know.
Yes,
You build from that, man. So you build your foundation on that, and you build it up.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna get it together.
We got to control our politics. We got to control our money. We got to control our judges. We got to control what's the next level? Our education. We got to control these things, and we got to be the controller of these things for ourselves.
Yeah.
Nobody can have to come and tell us what we have to do. Again, our politics, our economics, our education, our healthcare, all of these things we got the control of, but we're making a mock of it just because of greed. We get the power in our Kimber. We get the power and we got the knowledge.
Of course we do, man.
When we get the knowledge, we don't need nobody else to come here to do no more study for us. We got the heads of people here that could do it, and the knowledge of people that is capable of thinking to make these things happen.
Yeah. And they probably don't want a $1 million salary to do it either. You know, their contribution would just be fine. You know, just to help out.
Just taking care of it in the right way.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Taking care of it in the right way. About 9:06. We're just gonna roll on here a few more minutes, man. Another thing I wanted to mention here too is up to 30% saving being offered by the Virgin Islands Energy Office for these new LED light bulbs. So I think we went from those. I don't know, what do you call those light bulbs? The new ones now.
Fluorescent.
The fluorescents, I guess, is what you call those now. Now they're saying that LED light bulbs are probably even more efficient. Yeah. And I have a couple. And I even when I got them, I thought that they were a little bit more expensive than the fluorescent light bulbs. But I guess ultimately, if you change all in your house, your bill should get even lower, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it should get even lower.
What do they call them? LED lights?
LED lights, yeah.
Light bulbs, okay.
Yeah, LED light bulbs, yeah.
All right.
They're somewhat expensive, but I guess if you can, it should help.
By one, I guess.
Yeah.
And how much, however you could do it on just.
And just convert the whole house.
Yeah. So.
What else is going on here? This is stunning Miss St. Croix Beauty takes home Miss UVI crown. Catherine Callwood is Miss UVI 2015-2016.
Okay.
Yeah, big ups to her and her
congratulations.
and her crew there. What does this see here? Department of Education announces early and standard public school registration dates. So I guess this school year is almost coming to an end here, and it's like it's time to
register for the
next one.
The next one.
Yeah, it's time to almost get registered for the next one.
Graduation, proms, all those things are getting to be in full gears coming up.
Yeah, it's about that time again, man.
Yeah. So just be safe to the youth. Again, this is the children, the week of the child, week of the young child week. I guess so they have all kind of activities planned for the children around the territory.
Yeah.
Again, they are our future. We are the ones they are the ones that we are leaving our legacy behind too. So
Yeah.
we got to make sure we leave a real solid blueprint, solid foundation for them to walk on and to thrive on. We can't leave them with no debt for $1 billion, and they're gonna have to pay off that another $1 trillion on top of that. And now they're coming to see just debt to debt to debt and more debt.
Yeah.
Nah,
So,
man, we
not a
gotta
good
do.
look.
Yeah, we got to get out of this. We gotta get out of that mindset, that behavior, that thinking, that doing.
That's it, man. The other thing I wanted to say real quick too, man. I see that there seems to be, I don't know, sort of maybe a rise. Maybe I don't have any numbers to sort of quantitate this, but this whole thing of like domestic violence seems to be sort of pushing up a little bit. I guess people are just getting agitated. I'm not working. Your girl's not working, or there's some combination.
Everything revolves around that. I mean, I guess is no excuse for that.
No, I'm not saying.
But at the same token, it's a contribution to it not having, exactly as you said, not having a job, being frustrated. You can't pay the bills.
Yeah.
It's no excuse. It's no excuse for it. If it's happening and if it's on the rise, as you said, Kimber, whatever it is, brethren and sisterins, work it out. If it can't be worked out, walk away.
Walk away, exactly. Yeah,
walk away, but don't hurt nobody.
Don't hurt nobody, and no kind of
don't hurt nobody. Yeah,
your
don't
wife,
hurt
your
nobody.
girl, your ex-girl.
Because both families get hurt.
It's not even worth it.
Yeah, both families get hurt. You know what I mean? So don't do it.
Yeah, just
think 450 times before you even do it, man. Just walk away. The hardest thing to do, but walk away. The hardest thing to do, but walk away.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
All right, Soup, man. It's about 9:09. Unless anything else you want to talk about, man?
I just want to big up the youth them in St. Croix and all over the world. Again, this is Children Week, the week of the child. So everybody must be I just want to use them to continue their learning, continue what they're doing, they're studying. Listen to the adults, listen to your teachers, listen to your mentors, your guidance counselors, whoever's around you that you see that is positive and that you see that you could gain something from them. You go forward with that. You understand me? But don't be a knucklehead and follow the knuckleheads out there, because it's quick. It's 5 seconds to get into it, but it's a lifetime to get out. Okay? So all the youths them, I wish you all the best. Big up yourself. One.
Do the right thing, man.
Yes, I.
Yeah, so real quick, Soup, man, this is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until some Fridays, some Saturdays, and even some Sundays. We do have a show this coming Sunday, which is...
Saturday.
This coming Saturday, I'm sorry. This Saturday, which is what? Let me pull my clock up here. Why is it not coming up here? What day is Saturday?
Saturday probably the 14th.
Saturday is the 18th.
18th, yeah.
So April 18th, 8 p.m. We will be live. Brulin and Reginald, they're coming into town. Brulin has been on the show a couple times on the phone, just giving us her perspective on a lot of things. But she will be here in the studio. Should be fun and exciting. Show on Saturday. But yeah, we're on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. Go to our website, streaming live from the VI.com.
340-201-9005. That's the number to call us. You could text us.
Yeah. That's how it goes, man. All our shows are on YouTube. And go there and search for our channel, and you'll see all our past shows. All our shows are there. Most, like 99% of them are there. There's just one or two, maybe not, but most of them are there. Check us out. What else, Soup? We're in a high-tech, low-tech studio, man, and coming to you from an undisclosed location here in
beautiful island of St. Croix,
Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands.
Yeah, man. So on that note, man, we'll be back tomorrow night. I think we got a guest. I got to work that out, but either way, we'll be back. And then on Thursday, author Gary James is back.
Conversation continues.
Yeah, Black Politics 2.0. His conversation continues. I think we're up to, I think it's 10 or 11.
10 or 11.
He's doing like a 15 week or 15 every other week segment. And he's up to like segment 10 or 11. But he'll be here on Thursday. And any final words, Soup?
Jagai, Rastafari live, one perfect love.
Yeah, man, one perfect love is our prayers and his blessings, man. When you put it together, you get one perfect love, man. So on that note, we're out. Peace.